Hello and welcome to Not Quite Late Night Comic Book Reviews. We got Black Bishop issue number 1. This is ongoing, whereas the other ones were like one-shots and stuff. So there have previously been some Black Bishop comic books out there. This is the start of an ongoing series, or maybe it's a mini-series. Not quite sure. And you know what? It doesn't really matter, because ultimately everything ends. So even ongoing series really are fundamentally mini-series. Am I right? I'm right. Let's zoom out so you can look at the whole cover here. One more? There we go. Boom. So pretty good cover. You know, we get like some glamour, we get like action and danger and a cool pose. Something about the pistol looks funny, like the barrel should be longer. But you know what? Whatever. We're moving on. We're gonna go down here to page 2 so you can see some credits. That's French, it means credits. And you can see there's two stories in here. So there's the main feature, and there's this backup feature. And I kind of feel like I've read this backup feature before, and I don't know why. Let's zip down to page 3 here and zoom in. There we go. We got two agents here, and we're flashbacking at this point. We're totally in the past. This is back when she was working for the board or whatever the bad guys were that trained her, gave her powers and skills and all that kind of stuff. So we're like many years ago. So her and this dude are going in on a mission in North Korea. Created by, written by, drawn by. Hey, I know we had a credits page up there, but I like seeing the credits snuck into the story too. So you can see they're airdropping in North Korea here. And we start off with an action sequence. It's like a James Bond movie. Like, think of GoldenEye, right? What happens at the beginning? Bond and another agent are pulling off this thing, and they get attacked by like 5 million Russian soldiers. All heck breaks loose. There's action, shooting, explosions, and then a thrilling escape sequence. You basically get the same kind of thing here. You can kind of see, like, we're abbreviating it a little bit. But he's sealed the door, they blow the door, she's hacking stuff, dudes rush in, start mowing them down. I was already good at what I did. I like the finesse that years of experience have granted me. And she's narrating this because she's like kind of remembering when this happened. And then there's a panel in here that's like, why did I suddenly remember this? Well, it could be because it's foreshadowing, because I'm not saying this guy shows up later in the issue in the present day, but this guy shows up later in the issue in the present day. So this is all totally well founded. That's one of the reasons I picked GoldenEye as an example, because you remember the other agent in GoldenEye shows up in the beginning sequence. I mean, shows up later in the movie. All right, let me pull up page 13 here. We're jumping forward. We're skipping a bunch of stuff. At this point, she's like arrived on an island to infiltrate it, and there's some kind of evil organization there, and they're looking to recruit people. And so they're getting their like commencement speech here, where the big bad guy, big bad girl, whatever, her wearing this Oni mask with the cool cybernetic arm, is giving him the speech. Early interested in adding the best of the best of our ranks, those willing to do and become whatever it takes. Now go! Your first challenge lies beyond the door. And so what's beyond the door? Well, they gotta climb mountains and go through the jungle, deal with piranhas, like all kinds of crazy stuff. I was thinking about like dissecting some of that scene, and then I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's absolutely fine. And that's kind of how I feel about a lot of this is it's setting up stuff. But this story is a longer form story, so there's no immediate payoff for that stuff. If you read this in the trade paperback, you know, 2 years from now, whenever that gets made, you're going to go down the line and you're going to get that payoff because you're reading like a solid volume. Or if you just wait for all the issues to come out for this first story arc, you're going to have like a solid story. You can just sit down and read them all in one go, and then you get that immediate payoff. Reading this, I didn't really get the immediate payoff. I got, oh, that's about to happen, and then the story ended. That's kind of how that went. The backup feature has this lady waking up in a hospital. She's been hit in the head or something, and then some prince, somebody like sends these minions down, and I swear I've seen this page before. And I can't tell you where I saw this, but I remember her. And I remember this dude. And the art here, I didn't like the first couple pages of it, but once these two showed up, I thought the art was really cool looking. So that's pretty much how I feel about the backup story. Is just it's kind of there, and I really like these two characters who I swear I've seen somewhere else before. All in all, Black Bishop #1 is a pretty solid book. I know some people have, trying to put it delicately, issues with the publisher for being late on certain titles and stuff like that. But I got to tell you, the I don't know what half dozen books I've ordered from these people, Evolution, or one of their imprints, like the ones I've actually bought from them, I got, and I don't have any complaints. You can go back and look at like I'm sure I did reviews of like Love University when I bought that, or the older like superhero fighting stuff. I forget the exact name of those books, but those shipped to me, so I have not had that bad experience. Oh, and I guess as full disclosure, if you think my good opinion of Black Bishop here is, founded on the fact that I was given this to do a review and that skewed things, that's on you. I assure you that's not the case, but you can believe whatever you want. All right. I think that does it. Like, this is pretty competently executed. It sets up a lot of cool stuff. The art's fine. The writing is okay. There's some places where the writing feels a little unnatural, but I don't want to show the pages. Where people are just talking like a little more stilted. And they should actually, hold on. Let me go back to Mask Lady here. I was about to wrap up, but no, she's not really doing it on this page. There's somewhere where she's being kind of stilted as she's talking, and it felt a little awkward. But I'm not going to go try to hunt that down. Yeah, some of the dialogue didn't feel like really natural. Big whoop. Anyway, you all take care of yourselves. You have a great day, great night, whatever you got going on. Check this out if you're into this stuff. And if you're not, hey, that's fine too. You all take care of yourselves. Bye bye.